Hello everyone, this is Andy from Churton Park Pianos, and in this video I'm going to see if I can fix this piano that has just been given to me by a fellow dealer. I'm going to go to the tip, pretty inlay, decorative legs. The keys are ivory, some of them are stained, you can't really get these stains out. So it is a Klausmann Frankfurt, so German. Outside it looks quite good, so I've not looked on the inside yet, so let's have a look inside. Alright, so I've taken the fall off, which is the lid that covers the keys, and the front panel. So starting from the top, this frame is quite nice. It's all quite decorative. All the strings look original and in good condition. There's a little bit of rust going on there, but that's just going to be surface rust. That'll come straight off with a bit of a clean. The tuning pins, again, they've got surface rust, but that is nothing to worry about. Doesn't look like it's wound on very well. There it is. See that gap there? That looks like it might have been replaced and just not, this winding is supposed to be very close together, and there's a gap there, so I'll sort that as well. The dampers are pretty good. They're not in bad condition at all, and the hammers are not in bad condition. So this is looking pretty good so far. So as I say, this is the first time I've looked inside it. So pins okay, strings okay, dampers, hammers all look good. Are the pedals working? That is the right pedal, and the dampers are coming away from the strings nicely, all uniformly as well. Again, that's good. And the left pedal, which is the half blow, is moving all of the hammers. So far, pretty good. Let's go a bit further down. All right, so the back checks look all in good condition. The back checks are these with the green felt on. The bridle tapes, or the straps, are not original. They've been changed. They look all right. Now, okay, we've got mouse droppings. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to look under the keys to see if there's any nesting. There's a big gathering of poop down there. Let's just have a look underneath. I'm just going to remove the front panel. And a few more mouse droppings there. Down there, but everything else looks pretty good. The frame looks good, the strings look good, none of them have been changed, so everything's original, so you can have the original tone. Alright, so that all needs cleaning out as well. Look round the back. Okay, so we've got a tear here, so someone's just had a quick look behind here. I always take these off anyway, so that's just your regular dust. It looks alright, soundboard looks good, even if there are cracks in it, doesn't really matter, doesn't really make a difference to the sound. Alright, so far so good. That looks not too bad, I've seen worse. Okay, let's see how in tune it is. Oh dear. Sticky key that needs fixing. I think that I can feel that this key is rubbing against something, so it's not going to be the action, it's going to be the key that I need to take out. I'll do that in a minute when I check for evidence of mouse nests. Okay, so I would say that this has not been tuned for probably 20 years. It's going to need tuning twice. I'm going to check how tight the tuning pins are, and then if they're all nice and tight, then I'll keep going, and then I will clean out the underneath the keyboard. Yeah, maybe 2 hours work, and it'll be good to go. I've got my tuning wrench and my mute and my app, which is called Pano Tuner, I think it is. So I'm going to press the A, and that says somewhere between F sharp and G. So we are 2.5 tones out, which is a lot. Alright, so now that is at A, which is where it should be. The pin is quite tight. This piano is going to need tuning twice, so I'm going to have to do the whole piano, bring it up to roughly where it needs to be, and then fine tune it so it stays there. It's actually up to the pitch where it should be. So that's F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So it's back up to where it should be, and it's sitting there quite happily. So the octave above is going to go where it should be, where it shouldn't be. I'm going to take the keys off and check out underneath just to see how bad the damage is that the mice have caused. There's some staining here, so I would imagine something has spilled, excuse me, something has spilled onto the keys, which has loosened the glue on the felt that goes along the key tops. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. Okay, so there's a mouse nest. I'm going to put some gloves on, I think. Ooh, I don't like it. There's a mouse in there. I think it's dead. Okay. Yeah. Somebody has been busy. At this point, I am quite tempted just to dump this piano. But it does play well. And once I've cleared all this crap out and put some new felts on, it's going to be all right. I'm kind of 50-50. I'm going to carry on. I've come this far. I think for the purposes of this video, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to bring this piano back to life because it is a nice piano. It's German. It's quite decorative. let's carry on. Just need to deal with this mouse nest now. So here is the nest, and there is the mouse, dead mouse. We got 1 penny, another coin. Right, so yeah, that's pretty gross, but anyway, I'll get that all cleaned up. Alright guys, so all the keys are now back in and they're all returning, apart from this one's a little bit sticky and this one is sticky and this one. So there's 3. Get a bit of sandpaper. Got this one, which is sticking a little bit. A bit of debris probably stuck on the side of the key. There you go. So that's coming back, and then it was this one. This one's the worst one. Front of the key. Nothing obvious. Oh, I see. Right, so it's not the key, it's actually the pin. It's quite rusty. So some moisture must have got onto that, because the rest of the pins are not too bad. Result. Okay, that one is doing the same. Much better. This one's not sticking, but it's not returning easily. It's like it's a little bit lighter on the end, but it's ever so slight. It's not going to make any difference. But that is now much better. So that's that sticky key issue sorted. Like a glove. No more sticky keys. Result. Okay. It's just tuning it. So I'm going to get on with that. So while tuning this string, it is snapped. So I would imagine there's probably going to be 1 or 2 strings that go. It's not a problem, because I've got a junk piano over there that I've already salvaged quite a few strings off. One of those strings will fit this, no problem. So the problem will come when or if any of these bass strings snap. As you can see, there's a bit of surface rust here. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad. These strings cost a lot more because they have to be custom made. So hopefully none of those will snap. I'll be very careful when it comes to tuning those. Okay, string number 2 has just snapped. Right guys, it's a bit later in the day because I've had to go out and collect a grand piano, and then the kids came home from school. What I'm going to do, I took the action out again because I need to address these strings that have snapped, and I'm also going to fix this string here that is not wound on properly. Got this little tool here. So it goes all the way around, and then so it's kind of like 2 strings. So if one string goes, then it's basically 2 strings, and it's the same here. So 2 missing and 2 missing. So I'm going to salvage some strings off this piano here that I'm using as my desk, tool desk. You can see I've already salvaged loads of strings off it. I might be lucky if one of the bass strings snaps while I do my final tuning. These would possibly fit. So I can salvage, I'm going to salvage some strings off that piano and fit them. Final tuning, and then we're pretty much there. I've put the new strings on. Just gonna tighten these up here. There we are. So they're out of tune at the minute, but I'll fine tune them when the action's back in. Alright guys, I've wrestled it up to concert pitch. As I say, it was really off. It was 2.5 tones off pitch, and it's probably been sitting there for decades. There's a couple of casualties. There was a couple of strings that snapped. Fortunately, they were on the top end. Still not perfect. Obviously, the piano's just had major surgery, so it needs to recover just a little bit and just settle down. I'll tune it just before it goes out for delivery, because it could be here for a month or so. So anyway, just give you a little play, and you can hear the difference now. So some of the hammers were double striking, so I just need to adjust the capstans that are under here, and I will do that when I do the final tuning just before delivery. I got this piano for free. I've spent in total, obviously it's the end of the day now, but in total about 3 hours. I didn't anticipate the string snapping. So there you go, this is a cheap and cheerful piano for a beginner. And it's fully tuned and the pins are nice and tight, so I would anticipate that it will be good enough for grade 1 and 2. So yeah, this is the overstrung and underdamped. So the dampers are under the hammers. That's the type of piano that you want to go for. Alright, so that's the modern standard. So yeah, this piano is alright. There's lots of free ones, people giving them away because they just can't tune them, or they are too far gone and they don't want to spend the money taking it to the tip, because to dispose of a piano is quite expensive as well. So there you have it. So this is going to be available. I'm going to put it on Trade Me maybe tomorrow morning, and then I'll move on to the next one. I do recommend Howard Piano Industries for all your technical piano queries. Numerous videos, if you just type in how to stop a sticky key, he's got a video for it. Any casework, polishing or fixing, I suggest Trenna at John's Furniture Repair. She's really good, and I've learned a lot watching her videos. I really enjoy working on these older pianos, bringing them back to life and saving them from the tip. And I've not used any, apart from cleaning products, I've not used anything to fix this piano. I've salvaged parts from an old piano. Anyway, enough from me. Take care, y'all.